Alrighty, so this is a hot pick on the day. It's a hot pick in my show. Mr. Halloween is the brother, is the sister, is part of the family of Mr. Christmas. If these looks to you like the Mr. Christmas nostalgic trees, they should. Made by the same company, but now we're celebrating a different holiday. Halloween. It's the set of 4 candy corn. How do you eat your candy corns? You know what? I'm going to ask Leslie Hermanson that, but I'm also going to ask you, and I'm going to invite you to call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. Maybe you've got the Mr. Christmas nostalgic trees. Maybe you actually own the candy corn, because these are wildly popular every single time we present them. In fact, they're back for the first time in 2022. They sold out in October of 21, and we have not seen them since. So just now, just in time for the candy eating season, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these 5-inch tall ceramic trees that are made lovingly, that are hand painted. No two will be exactly as my mom says, alike. And $37.28 for the set of 4. $12.43 on that Easy Pay. H223819. I eat my candy corn by eating off the top, and I eat the layers. So I'm just going to say that. And I'm going to ask Leslie Hermanson how she eats hers. So they're back. I'm going to welcome her in, Leslie Hermanson. Her grandfather started this company, which 11 years ago, Leslie, when I came, we were presenting for Mr. Christmas the merry-go-rounds that had light, yes, sound, and movement. And that's how I learned about this brand. And so every time I see the Mr. Christmas brand and now Mr. Halloween, I always smile and go, you know, you guys have been doing this so long and you do it so beautifully. And I love that this is an extension of this nostalgic trees. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much, Rachel. It's so great to see you. And I too eat my candy corns layer by layer, but I don't care which layer I start with. I'm not particular about starting with the top. But I do appreciate that there is an art to eating candy corns, and the true art is stopping when you've had enough, because otherwise, you know, oh my gosh. But these little candy corns are ceramic, and I said little, but they're over 5 inches tall, and they have so many lights in them. Yeah. And people are just loving these because they really do remind us of those ceramic Christmas trees. And what we've done is just taken that tree, painted it, hand painted. It's all the same sculpting that you love in our ceramic Christmas trees, but we've done all of the painting in these candy corn colors. And it's so fun that we even matched back the bulb colors to the paint.
Yes.
So you can see at the top you have the clear bulbs, in the middle you have the orange bulbs, at the bottom you have the yellow bulbs. And thank you for turning those around, because you can see these are just bursting with light and they just make you happy. So these are something that you can put out really early. You don't have to worry about, you know, they're battery operated on a timer, 2 AA batteries. And these will truly bring that spot of light and happiness to whatever spot you decide to put them in your home. You can put them on a mantle. You could put them in a powder room. You can put them on the kitchen island. You can put them on the dining room table when you are having friends over. Maybe you're going to do a little buffet or something around Halloween. Even put them on a windowsill, because they're bright enough. With all of this light, look at how much light each one of these trees is giving off. So they're really bright enough for you to put almost anywhere.
Absolutely. And you know what? I actually just folded them in. We're going to put them on the Lazy Susan in a second, but we just presented our today's special value. So when you are talking about creating a tableau, creating that moment, right? So you've got a couple of little deals going on. You've got the candy cane, you have the pumpkins, you have the bats, and all of a sudden there's a moment, there's a feeling that you're creating. You're creating that harvest feeling, you're creating that fun, you know, Halloween feeling with that, you know, the candy corn that you're seeing right here, which is so fun. And it really just folds in with whatever you might already be doing. I love to have these and, you know, add them to a dessert table. Like, you know what? Yes. All of a sudden, these are the kind of anchors of a dessert table that you might have because they're so fun. Candy corn is, I imagine, one of the best-selling candies when you buy it in bulk and you're preparing to give to all the trick-or-treaters. I think the color orange is my favorite color, Leslie, so P.S., obviously I have to get this. But I also love that you could have done just white bulbs all the way down. The level of thought and detail that you put into the tree itself is super awesome. Again, as a gift idea, this is $9.99. and change a piece because you are getting 4, but I always say get a Sharpie, put your name on it. I could say to Leslie from Rachel 2022, and that always, every single time she puts this out for Halloween or for, the fall, she sees that I gave it to her. And what a great gift idea for somebody who, I don't know, either has a sweet tooth or maybe they already have this nostalgic trees. And I know that the nostalgic trees, do they come in this same size? Like if somebody right now is like, I've got the nostalgic trees, do they fold in and match with these? Can you help us out with that?
Yes, you may have it in the same size. So you can definitely put this wherever that Christmas tree is. You'll just swap them out when the season ends, when, you can really keep these out through Thanksgiving, no problem. And, Rachel, I love that you mentioned the quality because there's so much workmanship that goes into each one. They are hand sculpted. Then they are glazed and fired at a really high temperature. And that's how we get that beautiful glossy finish that you love so much. And then each bulb is glued into place. So there are a lot of steps that we have to take to make these beautiful. And you're right, no two are alike. But I just think people are gravitating towards Halloween decorations that they know they will bring out year after year. This is something that you won't have one year and then forget about it. People are making that investment and deciding, I would love to have a Halloween decoration that I can pass down, that I can bring out every year, that my kids will love and that they'll want to share with their kids too.
Absolutely right. The item number is H223819. That's your item number. It's not one for this price, all 4 of them coming home to you when you place your order. If you already have other ceramic pieces that are candy canes or that are other, our favorite candies or ice cream cones or what have you, and you want to make this like ceramic, lovely, like candy little land, if you will, you can do that. $12.43. These are back for the first time since October of 21. They sold out then. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Is that 10 months?
I can't do that kind of math, Rachel.
Thanks, Leslie. Backwards math, I don't know, finger math. That's how I'm going to do it. H223819 is your item number. Leslie, thank you so much. Still to come, and you know what?